If you're ready to stop blaming yourself, we're going to use a technique called EFT tapping to clear that blame from your nervous system. So to get started, we tap on the back side of your hand. It's also going to reduce stress, which is a nice bonus. Take a deep breath into your belly. Exhale with a sigh and give your body a little bit of a shake. Good job. Now repeating back after me. I've been blaming myself. Between the eyebrows. I've been blaming myself for... And then tell me specifically what you've been blaming yourself for recently. To the sides of the eyes. And even though I've been blaming myself, I am learning to love and be kind to myself. Tapping under the eyes. Even though I've been blaming myself and being really hard on myself for this, tapping under the nose, I'm open to the possibility of releasing this blame that I've been holding. Tapping under the lips. But I feel like I really messed up. Tapping to the chest. And even if I did mess up, I still deserve my forgiveness. Now, I just want to let you know, EFT can be intense, tapping can be intense, different emotions and feelings can come up. That is normal. It's just a part of the process. Just let it up and out of your body and keep going. You will feel different by the end of this video if you stay with me, I promise you. Tap down to the front of the ribs, another deep breath. I've been blaming myself for, and then say specifically what you've been blaming yourself for. To the side of the body. And blaming myself for this hasn't really been helping. Tap into the wrist. I started blaming myself a really long time ago. To the back side of the hand. In fact, I've been blaming myself for as long as I can remember. Tapping up to the top of the head. It is so normal for me when something goes wrong that I automatically blame myself. Between the eyebrows. I started doing this when I was a kid. Into the sides of the eyes. Maybe I started doing this because if I blamed myself for what was going on, then I wouldn't have to endure the criticism from mum and dad, from teachers, from bullies, from my siblings. Tapping under the eyes. And even with all of the sadness and frustration around blaming myself, I am still a good person. Tapping under the nose. And I am sending love and compassion, understanding and kindness back through space and time. Tapping under the lips. To that younger version of me. To that little kid that I was. And started blaming themselves. Tapping to the chest. So once again, when we start going back into childhood stuff, very normal to start crying, yawning, all a part of the process. Just stay with me. I am ready to let go of this pattern of blaming myself. Front of the ribs. I am ready to let go of this pattern of blaming myself. To the side of the body. Blaming myself is a bad habit that I picked up a long time ago. And I am letting that younger version of me know, it wasn't your fault, sweetheart. Into the wrist. I love and forgive that younger version of me. for blaming myself for so long. The back side of the hand. What I really needed back then when I started blaming myself was some understanding, probably some responsibility on the other person's side, some care and attention. And I'm learning to give all of that to myself now. Deep breath. Tapping up to the top of the head. What if it's not all my fault? Between the eyebrows. What if it is not all of my fault? To the sides of the eyes. I've been telling myself it's my fault. Under the eyes. But what if it isn't all my fault? Under the nose. I love and I forgive myself. Under the lips. I love and I forgive myself for blaming myself. To the chest, letting go of more of the self-blame now. Blaming myself isn't really helping. To the front of the ribs. I'm choosing to take responsibility for my actions. I'm choosing to take responsibility for my reactions. And I'm letting the rest of it go. To the side of the body. It's possible for me to take responsibility for my behaviour without falling into a deep, heavy, dark pit of despair. I smile because I've been there. Tapping to the wrist. I love and forgive myself for blaming myself and beating myself up. I don't need to do that anymore. Back side of the hand, big deep breath. Oh my goodness, you're doing so well. We are almost done. I am releasing this blame that I've been carrying. I let go of this blame around, and then say what the specific thing is you've been blaming yourself for. I'm letting go of this now. Deep breath. Top of the head. I am choosing to be kind and forgiving with myself. To the eyes. I am kind and forgiving with myself. To the sides of the eyes. I am compassionate and understanding with myself. Into the eyes. I deserve my kindness and my friendship. In the nose. Everything is going to be okay. Into the lips. There is a solution here. To the chest. It's safe for my body to relax. In the front of the ribs. I love and I completely accept myself. And I am letting go of this blame now. I am reclaiming my power here. To the side of the body. I love and I accept myself. And I am being compassionate and forgiving with myself. I'm reassuring myself that everything is okay now. So just gently stroke down your arms, Good job. Please leave me a comment down below, a couple of emojis. How was this tap for you? There's also a bunch of other opportunities, including a free tapping challenge. So all the information's down below if you're interested. And keep going, like you're on the tap train. Keep going, do some more tapping. And until next time, know that every single part of you is worthy of love.